Hey there, it's Amelia, and real quick, I want to thank you for listening and ask a quick favor. Is there a place to give us a thumbs up or a rating where you listen? Before you get started, take a second to do that for us. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Algorithms, they rule the world. Now, about this episode. Pitney's rockin' his Crocs at Pride. I share some kick-ass art. We delve into the scandalous truth about the butter cow that destroyed my innocence. And then Pitney reminded me of a worst person in the world story that we hadn't told in ages. So brace yourselves. Welcome to Pitney and Amelia's Bitchen Boutique.
We may be awful, but
we're right.
So, oh my God, are you ready for fabulosity?
Ooh, what? What?
Look at my new nail color.
Oh my God, is that olive green?
It is. It is like olive green. It looks like 1960s refrigerator avocado.
It is kind of avocado. It's slightly off avocado color. It's like an avocado that it's like, ooh, should I eat it? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and eat it.
And it's fabulous. And my boss at work today came up to me and said, "Oh, Pitney, I love that nail color."
Oh, fabulous. Isn't it great that we live in a world, although there's a tiny part of me that's a little bit sad that I walk around with blue hair and you walk around with nail polish and people just think we're awesome and they don't roll their eyes at us like they used to. And there's a small part of me that dies inside when people just think my blue hair is cute.
Oh, I know, because I remember going to H-E-B in the 90s with my toenails painted 12 different colors.
Yes,
like
rainbow
I did all
toes.
the time.
Rainbow toes.
And getting very dirty looks.
I mean, we're trying really hard to be subversive.
You know, nowadays people don't give a shit.
It's like that time when I cut my hair like in a really, really short bob that was shaved in the back and had the rat tail coming out from behind my ear. And it was the first time ever that I got my hair cut and my mom thought it was cute.
Yeah, I know.
God damn it. But it was because it was short. She always wanted me to have short hair, and I finally cut my hair short. But I wasn't trying to have short hair. I was trying to have, like, awesome 80s edgy hair, you know.
Yeah. I wonder if I could go to work dressed like Frankenfurter. I could have the beige garter belt and fishnets and a red corselet.
Oh, God. Maybe on Halloween.
They might have something to say about it, but it would be it would be a hilarious experiment.
Like the Frank version of the Target uniform. Well, you know, you did make Renaissance Fair versions of Kiss costumes, so yeah. Why not make the Target version of Rocky Horror outfits? Oh my God, but seriously though, I do love that nail polish color. That is a grand color. Where did you get it?
Oh, you know, Kira is in town this weekend.
That's right. She was coming to see you.
Yeah, and it's funny because it'd be the first, I have not seen her since I moved from San Antonio.
Right.
Because I asked her, I said I couldn't remember. I know I didn't see her this year.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that I had seen her the year before, but I couldn't remember. And she said, no, so we have not seen each other since I moved in 2019.
Now, is she still living there?
No, she's in Oregon now.
Okay, that's right. Because that makes sense why you wouldn't have seen her when you were down there. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's right on the border of Oregon and California, so it was like just a flat 6-hour drive from her doorstep to mine.
Wow.
Which is far, but I thought that was really sweet that she basically just drove down to hang out with me for 2 days and go to the Gay Pride Festival. And then she's
How
going
fabulous.
home Monday morning.
How fabulous.
And it's so sweet of her.
How old is she now? I still think of her as a teenager.
I want to say 23 or 24.
Okay, I guess that's about right.
Yeah, I know that's kind of crazy.
I still think of her as a kid.
I've known her since she was 12. You
know,
my
God.
It's really weird, or 11. You know.
Oh my God.
You know,
wow.
she used to come over to see me all the time, and there were like things in my house that I would have to hide.
Totally, because she was a kid.
A 12-year-old girl hanging out at my house, so I had to hide things. You know?
Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. But that's so fun. She's going to Pride with you.
Yeah.
So what's going on? What kind of Pride shit is going on? Because like, oh my God, California Pride's got to be awesome.
I knew that there was going to be the parade, the Pride Parade, on Sunday. We're recording this Saturday, the 26th.
Yes.
And the Pride Parade here in San Jose is Sunday, the 27th.
And it's downtown?
Yeah, it's downtown. I shouldn't say it's not San Jose Pride, it's Silicon Valley Pride.
Oh.
And it is, and I don't know if you remember that big park downtown, like right next to the Civic Center, where they have the big Christmas in the park, and they have they have like the jazz festival there. They have like, it's a big area in downtown.
I don't think any of that shit was going on when I lived there because downtown was gross.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah.
Downtown was nasty and had like porno theaters and shit because porno theaters were still a thing back then.
But I'm hoping that it's going to be big.
Yeah.
Because the space is big.
Yeah, sure.
So they're doing a thing tonight from 6 to midnight that's at the park, just like the pre-parade Pride Festival, and there's going to be live music, food trucks, vendors, beer and wine and food and
right.
But the fabulous thing is there's 2 stages. There's the main stage and there's the other stage that has a sassy name, but I can't for the life of me remember what it is. But the main stage is like musicians and singers and stuff, right?
Okay.
But the other stage, solid drag the whole time.
Oh my God! Well, that's where you're staying, right? You're gonna hang out there.
I'm really excited about that because I don't know any of the local drag queens.
Well, you gotta get to know them. I mean, God, that was like so much fun back in the day when we knew all the local drag queens.
I know, so it's gonna be really fun. So we're doing that tonight.
Fabulous.
Although I'm not gonna last 6 to midnight. I'm thinking more like.
Oh, God.
7:30 to 10 is what I'm thinking, but we'll see.
I hope Kira understands how old we are. Well, I'm saying we as if I'm there, but how old you are.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like 7:30 to 10, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh my God.
And
who knows though? You might be you might get really energized because it's been so long since.
I may end up dancing and having a good old time, and but we're gonna take the light rail, and the light rail runs till 1, so it's fine.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, because the light rail goes, 4 blocks from my house.
I was gonna say it basically takes you right to your house.
and it goes right next to the park.
Yeah.
So it's like perfect, and I'm gonna have to not only deal with downtown on a Saturday night, pay $25 for parking. Fuck that.
Not have to worry about driving. Not have to worry about parking.
Yeah,
perfect.
And then have to walk 6 blocks.
Oh my God.
And plus, the cops are going to be out. It's the biggest Pride weekend here, and I don't want to... Yeah. I'm not going to go hog wild, but I don't want to be like driving with beer on my breath on Pride weekend. Because the cops are going to be like, what's going on?
Well, and I hope that there's no assholes planning on trying to start shit. Because even though people assume that California doesn't have, Republicans, they sure as fuck do.
Oh, I know. You know, and I'm not even worried about that so much. It's awful that I'm even worried about this. But in our day and age, I'm worried there's going to be a shooter.
Oh, yeah.
And I know it's ridiculous. I mean, it's not ridiculous now.
It's not ridiculous.
But I'll be damned if I'm going to, like, hide and not go and live my life. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And, hey, and if I get shot and killed at a Pride festival, so be it. I've died for the cause, right?
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, that's one of the reasons why it's so important to go out in force and be in all the numbers and stuff. It's like the more of us that are out there, you know, the more it's like, you know, the three of them that show up. It's like yeah, fuck you. You're outnumbered, and go home.
Was it the year before last they had a mass shooting at the Gilroy Garlic Festival, for fuck's sake?
Oh, God, that's right. Oh, my God.
I mean, what the fuck? The Gilroy Garlic Festival.
Which is another thing I always wanted to go to, and I never got to.
I mean, that would be like...
Going to the fucking Poteet Watermelon Thump.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, you know, has tons of guns there.
Oh,
because it's in Poteet, Texas.
Yeah, but anyway. So
people are listening going, she just made that up. No, the Poteet Watermelon
Thump. Oh, it is a thing. It is
totally
I've never been there, but it is a thing.
I've never gone. But it's totally a thing. Oh my God, y'all. So, I thought, I'm just going to quickly Google and see if I was correct in my... I wonder what direction Poteet is. Like, did I get that correct? And I was wrong. Pitney and I were both wrong. Poteet isn't where the Watermelon Thump is at all. It's where the Strawberry Festival is. Apparently, I've had it backwards in my head the whole time, and the Watermelon Thump is in Luling. What? God, I feel so dumb. Anyway, back to the show.
We'll have to go sometime and take pictures and notes.
Oh my God. There is a part of me that's just like, I've lived here way too long to have never gone to the Poteet Watermelon Thump. I don't even know where Poteet is. I don't know what direction I'd have to drive to go to Poteet.
I don't know either.
I'm guessing northeast would be a
I don't
good
know.
guess. Somewhere in that sort of Tyler-y direction. Isn't that northeast? I think.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway. But yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
And maybe I'll have fabulous tales to tell. You never know.
Oh my God.
I kind of doubt it, but you never know. It'll be a good time at least. And I hope the food trucks are good, you know?
Oh God, I'm sure they will be. And since it's like Silicon Valley and not like just San Jose, I mean, there might be some celebs.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. And, you know, and please let there be craft beer and not goddamn Bud and Miller.
I mean, it's like, I'm sure there's plenty of local breweries. I'm sure there's... I mean, there's no way that there isn't going to be everything anyone could ever want.
I know. I want 50 different kinds of IPA served by drag queens.
Oh God, yes.
For 75 cents a pint.
and 20-year-old boys in little hot pants.
The Bitchen Boutique.
Yes.
I think we need to give them a thing, Spike. We can give them a drop that they could play on their
Yes,
show.
I think we've got to find some time and get time to do that.
Right now. I think we should do it right now. Look, I'll show you how easy it is, Spike. Watch this. I'm just going to do it live.
Okay, do it live.
Like that bloke screams. I'm just going to do it live. Watch this. Hi, this is Dr. Dan from the Two Skeptical... I can't do it now. Look, I can't speak. Too much pressure. I'll try again. Take 52. Hi, this is Dr. Dan from the Two Skeptical Chaps podcast, and you are listening to the most bitchin' boutique. See? That was easy, wasn't it?
Okay.
They could send us one, we could play it as. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Right, you do it.
Yeah.
Right, off
What do
go.
you want me to say?
Whatever comes to mind.
Hi, this is Spike from the Two Skeptical Chaps podcast, who ain't no bitch, but you're listening to the Bitchen Boutique.
Oh, that was good. I hope they use that. Let's see if they cut it and put it in their next show.
Diplomatic community.
So on the main stage tonight, I think from 9 o'clock till midnight, it's a DJ and go-go dancers.
Oh my god.
So that should be a thriller. It should be a hoot, because it's been a long fucking time since I've been in a bar and seen goddamn go-go dancers.
Oh my god. Honestly, the last go-go dancer that I saw would have been... Oh god, what year would that have been? Oh god.
What, like at the Crossing?
No, it would have been it would have been at remember the year that the year that, well, it's like the last time I went to a wedding. The year that there was one day I received 2 wedding invitations from a gay couple, from 2 guys, and also a lesbian couple.
Oh, yeah.
On the same day.
Yeah.
And the gay couple, the guys, it was this fancy-ass Art Deco wedding invitation about, and it was for, Gatsby theme.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
And
yeah.
all this, it was absolutely this gorgeous, gorgeous invitation. And, one of the grooms was in party planning, big, giant event planning. So he knows everyone in that world. Mm-hmm. And so he has all these connections. So, of course, that was like one of the biggest, craziest fucking events I've ever been to. But I mentioned the invitation part because, of course, as I said, on the same day I also received an invitation to a lesbian wedding in West Virginia, which was a handmade postcard, handwritten, about their wedding down by the creek, where it was bring your own chair and bug spray. And
that's what I would do for my wedding.
Yeah.
Not that I'm going to have one, but you never know.
Bring your own folding chair and bug spray. And
that
it
would
was
be totally me.
And there were little hand-drawn little frogs and butterflies and things. And it was really, really fucking cute. But I was like, oh, lesbians. Lesbians, they're so cute. School teacher lesbians, they're fucking adorable. But the reason why I brought it up with the go-go dancers was because at the big Gatsby themed wedding, the table where we were sitting was not far from the giant champagne glass platform where the go-go dancer in his little boxer briefs was dancing. There was also...
I'm sure Feely and Elle was thrilled by that, huh? Or did he just laugh? I could see him laughing.
Oh, he's so casual about all of that. He was more thrilled by the fact that, hell yeah, I made him dress appropriately.
Yeah.
He refused to wear his cute little newsboy hat front way around. He kept wearing it backwards, which just looked stupid.
Yeah.
I made him wear a bow tie. I made him wear suspenders. He
Well, that's perfect, yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't wear the spats.
Oh.
He looked kind of cute. I looked really cute. We all looked cute. But there was like a swimming pool that had like a runway that went out into the middle of it.
Oh.
That there was a fan dancer that performed on the...
Ooh, fabulous.
There was there was all kinds of dancing and performance. There was fireworks. It was
oh
the
my God.
craziest...
See, I better see all of that tonight at this gay pride thing. God
oh
damn
my
it.
God. Oh my God, it was amazing. And our friend Sella, who we've mentioned before, and who I'm about to mention again, speaking of, she looked absolutely cute because she was wearing an old vintage, like a fox stole that was like from like the 20s.
Fabulous.
She was wearing like actual vintage fur, like with a fucking head on it and feet.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Because god damn it. Anyway, but yeah. But speaking of our friend Sella, so back when we did our live Barbie show that was originally supposed to have been on my birthday, and there was going to be all sorts of like reveals of birthday presents. If I'd had these at the time, these would have been part of that show. But there was a whole my fabulous birthday presents from her, which there was a whole mix-up in shipping. One of my favorite artists, Gato Gomez, she knows that's like my kind of like that mid-century vibe, that very, very fabulous, very pop art mid-century vibe of I think Gato Gomez
that we both love. Yes.
Yeah, that we both love. I think Gato Gomez may be a woman, possibly a gay man. I don't know. I've been leaning towards woman for a while. I really don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I really don't know. It's really hard to tell by the art. The sensibility is so me.
Yeah.
That it could be a woman or a gay man.
Well, of course.
It's like, because either one would apply.
Of course.
But she picked out some beautiful prints. But what happened was that when the first package arrived, she didn't open it. She let me open the envelope that came. And so when we opened it, when I was at her house that day, turned out what was in there was not what she ordered.
Oh, no.
It was two completely different prints. They were incredibly cute, but they were not what she ordered. So it was like, okay, you keep these in case you have to send them back, and then you figure out what happened. And so she kind of got back in contact. She got the proper ones. They were like, you know what? Keep them, because you might as well keep the other ones. So she kept one because it was a cute Halloween thing with kitty cats and stuff.
Oh,
and
okay.
First I'll show you the one that isn't my birthday present.
Okay.
It's a cute witch surrounded by ravens, and it says "Live deliciously." Can you see?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, I love that.
With a green background. She's so cute. These all really, really, really need framing. And now we're going to get to, I'm saving, the last one will make you scream. Now this one, see, these have plastic on them, so there's going to be glare. Yeah. Is it far enough back that it doesn't reflect too bad?
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So this is,
to describe. It a print? It almost looks like.
It's a print. It's a print.
It almost looks like, what are those plastic things that you, like, peel off and move around?
Like a decal? Well, it's in a plastic thing to protect it.
Yeah, but no, like, there was, like, when we were kids, there was, like, these plastic characters that you would stick on a thing, you could peel them off.
Color forms.
Color forms. It almost looks
like
because
the colors, because the colors are so bold.
Yeah.
But see, part of the reason why she picked this, so I'll describe the scene for the listener. So this is like a living room scene of, if I guess the person who lives in this living room is the skeleton who's sitting in this cool 60s turquoise. There's like a couch and a chair and a cute coffee table and a little 60s TV over here and a VCR and a VHS tape and a Dr. Pepper bottle, and a cat and a pillow and a jack-o'-lantern and a cool lamp and a Halloween 3 Season of the Witch poster on the wall, and a Return of the Living Dead poster on the wall, and a cool 60s lamp, and all these Halloween decorations on the wall, including, over here on this side, the 3 ghosts, the 3 Beasel ghosts, one of which I have as a tattoo.
It's by your tattoo, yes.
That's one of the things that kind of helped her when she was going through all the
That
prints
is cool.
on their website.
That's really fucking cool.
And it's like the background color is like this insane, slightly orangey red.
Yeah.
And the furniture is like this really intense turquoise. And so
Yeah.
all the colors just pop like crazy. I mean, it's like
fabulous. Yeah, like I said, it looks like color forms. I couldn't think of the name of it, but that's what it looks like.
I have stared at this for hours. It's so and there's like a fabulous zigzaggy Afghan. It's like everything in this picture. There's so many. There's like Halloween candy on the floor. There's like a big furry rug that's just like that white rug you used to have that got infested with fleas that you had to get rid of. But this rug is just like that but black. Anyway, so this fabulous one that I have to frame.
I love it.
And now, drum roll, this one's actually matted. I have to flip this around. I'm so excited. You're gonna scream your head off.
All right.
You are convicted of assholism.
Oh my fucking god, that's so fucking fabulous.
It is a painting of Divine in the scene from Pink Flamingos where she's holding her gun and there's some little flamingos in the background and it's like a red fiery background. Isn't it magnificent?
I love that. Oh my god, that is so fabulous.
It's so beautiful. Oh my god.
Speaking of Divine, I wore my Divine socks to work Tuesday.
Yes, you did.
No, not Tuesday. What is today? I'm so confused. Today's
Saturday.
I wore them Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Not one goddamn person commented on them. I was very, very disappointed.
Oh my god. That just doesn't seem right.
And that was the I'm So Beautiful ones. Maybe I just need to wear the Eat Shit ones to work.
Ones. Yeah.
Although that might be a little edgy to wear to work. Cause like
maybe one of each.
Like, I am a team lead, and it might be a little bit to have socks that say Eat Shit on them. It might be a little bit much.
Well, I mean, sometimes you might want to say Eat Shit, but then you could just, like, point at your socks. And you won't have to say Eat Shit.
Yeah, but I can't wear them. Oh my god, maybe I'm gonna wear my Eat Shit socks tonight with my Gem and the Hologram shirt.
Ah,
so that's what I'm gonna wear.
And you can wear the I'm So Beautiful socks when you wear the Liberace shirt.
Yes.
You can wear that to Pride as well.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wear the Eat Shit socks tonight. Ooh, maybe I'll wear them with my Crocs.
I think you should.
Cause that was such a fashion faux
Crocs
pas.
and socks, baby. Crocs and socks. I can't believe you didn't get like hot pink Crocs. I kind of can't believe
I
that.
know, but oh my god, I love them so much. I need at least 5 more pairs.
Are they really comfortable?
They're really comfortable, yes.
And like you can just hose them off.
Yeah,
because they're basically just rubber, right?
Yeah, they're very comfy. And I've always liked them. I know everybody says they're hideous and they're a crime against
It's because they're functional.
I've always thought they were cool, though, always.
And apparently some designer makes high-heeled Crocs now, so you might as well get some of those. Oh my god.
You know, but speaking of wearing Eat Shit socks to work, that kind of reminds me of my bitchin'.
Oh, so what is bitchin' with you?
So what is bitchin' with me?
Yes.
You know, I don't ever really think about my age in the sense that a lot of references that I make, people at work don't get because they're so young. And like different words and sayings and stuff, people are like, what are you talking about? Right? And I'm like, it's blah, 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 blah. And they're like, I've never heard that before. And it's like, how could you have never heard that before? You know, it's so weird. So.
Oh my god, yeah.
So my bitchin' is the fact that I was totally rude to some woman at work who's another team lead who everybody thinks is a bitch.
Okay.
And it was a combination of the fact that I did this to her and the fact that I used a term people did not, and this is gonna blow your fucking mind when I tell you what I said, because people are like, oh my god, I've never heard that before, that was so brilliant, ha ha ha, and I'm like,
oh, they thought you made it up?
It's the most common fucking thing in the universe. So anyway.
No. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
So she was like, just on my ass over the fucking walkie, because that's the kind of bitch she is, right?
Oh my god.
And she has fought pretty much with everybody in the store before this except me. I've always gotten along with her really well. You know, but she was like, Pitney, Pitney, you need to hurry up. Pitney, this batch is turning red. Pitney, where? I mean, it was just so, it doesn't even matter, right?
God
it was just fucking ridiculous. And so after like the 10th time, I was mad.
Yeah, well, of course.
So I went on the walkie and I was like, I am on the way and you need to chill and hold your horses.
And everyone thought that was amazing?
Everybody was, laughing because I told this bitch off, like, over the intercom.
They'd never heard hold your horses?
But so many young people had never heard hold your horses before.
I don't even know where hold your horses comes from. I thought it was just so utterly common. Oh my god.
It blew my fucking mind. I was like, really?
Oh my god!
Like this girl Yvonne that I just love.
Oh.
I think she's maybe 22, maybe 22.
Oh my god.
She came up to me laughing. She's like, oh, you're just so fabulous. And, she drives everybody crazy. God. And I'm glad that somebody told her,
God, I thought you were going to say something like gag me with a spoon.
She's like, that was so funny. Oh my god. And it's really not that funny. But they did not know the term hold your fucking horses.
That's fucking insane.
So my bitchin' is a combination of the fact that I told this person that everybody hates. Apparently, I didn't know this, but after this, I learned that everybody in the store hates her.
Oh, that's always a good thing to find out. Oh, it's not just me.
And hold your horses. Not only did I do that, but then also I have the fabulosity of using, like, obscure terminology that apparently the youngsters just think I'm so fabulous for using.
I mean, my god. And hold your horses, I mean, God, you might as well just... It's like saying keep your pants on. Or,
I know. It's just like...
Oh my god. And that they thought it was so funny. That's so funny.
And I should have said, don't get your panties in a bunch.
I know!
I would have totally gotten in trouble for that.
Oh my god.
I would have not have said that over the walkie.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
But hold your horse, but I was so mad.
Oh my god. Well, now that you know that you get such great praise for phrases like that, maybe we should get you a whole bunch of them.
But the next 2 days, this woman's so mousy around me and so nice. Oh, Pitney, do you think you can help me find this? Oh, Pitney,
oh, because you put her in her place?
Yeah. Like, oh, Pitney, there's this batch, and I have a team member that can't find this. Can you help them because they're running out? I mean, I give it a week. It's totally not gonna last. But it's kind of fabulous for right now, right?
Oh my god.
So anyway, Amelia, like, what is bitchin' with you?
I'm a simple bitch, I don't ask for much. I don't.
Never.
No. I am but a humble, simple folk person. And yeah. So something happened the other day that it just made me realize that my future, that from this point forward, let's just say, if I ever need to refer to a certain person, and I think everyone will know who I mean, I do not need to use that disgusting pig's name ever again, because now I can refer to him as inmate number P01135809.
Fabulous. And I'm sure you're referring to that asshole.
That asshole. AKA inmate number P01135809.
See, that's fabulous. When you know that would piss him off too.
Although, someone I follow on TikTok she woke up in the middle of the night, that night, suddenly in a panic, and had to rush to TikTok because she suddenly had this thought that one of those insane cultists that worship him is gonna get that number tattooed on them.
Oh, you know it, right across her tits.
I said, oh no, and my response was, oh no, it's gonna be a tramp stamp. It's gonna be a tramp stamp. And then I said, oh no, it's gonna be I'll just say it. The last time I'm ever gonna say this word, it's gonna be a Trump stamp.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Oh God damn it. Oh no. How disgusting.
Well, don't you remember, his goddamn fans, after that one scandal came out about a comment that he made, he had all these, gross female fans.
Oh, the grabbing of the...
Yeah, he can grab me by my pussy. They had t-shirts of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Anyway, yeah.
They're garbage. He's garbage.
Yeah, but you can refer to him in number, whereas I will just always say that asshole, and you will know exactly who I'm talking about.
It's so hard, though, because there's so many assholes.
Oh, yeah.
Because really, it could be your father. It could be...
That's true.
It could be...
Well, yeah, that asshole is traditionally my father.
Yes. It was first that asshole
yes, but in
was
the
your father.
recent years,
yes.
It's become, whose name will not be mentioned.
Will no longer be mentioned.
As opposed to...
Fulton County Jail inmate number
yes.
P01135809.
But
yes.
As opposed to who really can really be referred to as that bitch.
Yes. AKA... Trisha von Lichtenstein.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Hooray!
That's one of my favorite stories in the world of that bitch.
It truly is.
Which, we won't rehash it now.
No. We've told it before, but we'll tell it again some other time. Mm-hmm. It's a good one, but now is not that time. Today is not that day.
Do you have to throw on your favorite true crime podcast before bed in order to fall asleep? Same. And it's the very reason that I created Serial Napper. My name is Nikki Young, and I'm here to lull you to sleep or perhaps to give you nightmares with some of the craziest true crime stories that you've never heard of. Each episode of Serial Napper features a different true crime story told succinctly the way that it happened. Just the facts, ma'am. My focus is on unsolved crimes that need more attention, cold cases, and wrongful convictions. While true crime shows can sometimes be graphic in nature, I ensure that the story is told in a way that is respectful to the victims and their families. Now, when it's time for bed, you can look forward to 30 minutes of well-researched and detailed case files while you get your beauty sleep. Find Serial Napper on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you like to listen to podcasts. Sweet dreams.
something, a little, callback to, in our last episode, when we were talking about, county fairs and state fairs and stuff, and I told you about, the glory that is the butter cow. I found out something that has rocked my world. Oh. And apparently I'm not the only one. Apparently, like, everyone in the Midwest had to, like, take a couple of days to just mourn the loss of their innocence.
Oh, yeah.
By finding out that butter cows apparently have an inner framework of, like, wood and metal and mesh and stuff, and then they just slather butter on top of it. Oh. And then that butter is carved into detail. That's like it's hollow. Like, it's
and so
not...
Was it just devastating that it wasn't solid?
Yeah. Because I thought it was butter.
Fill it with spray cheese.
What, through its asshole?
Yeah, you could fill it with spray cheese.
It's hollow like a really, really cheap chocolate bunny. With waxy
Which
eyes.
I have filled with spray cheese.
As well you should. But, yeah, it was really upsetting, because someone shared a picture.
That is actually really shocking, because it needs to be solid butter. I mean, that's just...
Well, what's really horrifying is that someone shared a picture right after, because remember recently, like, it was like the Iowa State Fair, and it's where all the political people go and are, seen in public eating corn dogs and doing stupid state fair shit. And, being, like, of the people, and it's awful. And, like, serving flapjacks and whatever. It's like, don't touch food. Ron DeSantis should not be allowed around food. Like, do not touch food. But anyway, so after that, someone posted a picture on, I'm going to guess it was Twitter, or as it's pronounced now, I think Shitter, because of the X.
Please, yes.
So Shitter, and it was like, well, we're taking down the butter cow, and it was like, the butter cow, like, with all the butter scraped off of it.
Yeah.
And it was like, what the fuck is that? And the thing was, like, it turned out that wasn't the Iowa butter cow, that was some other state's state fair butter cow, but it still caused, like,
so was
hundreds...
It just like wooden chicken wire?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, hundreds of thousands of people shared that picture, and they were just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Are you seriously fucking telling me that that's what the butter cow is? And the thing is, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, cows have really spindly little legs. Like, there's no way butter was holding up. It makes sense.
That's true.
It makes sense that there would be some kind of framework.
But it is sort of disappointing that
it's really fucking disappointing, because I wanted to believe in the magic of the butter cow.
I know.
It's like, my world is completely destroyed. Like, I don't know what to believe anymore. How can I believe in anything? If I can't believe in a butter cow?
In my twisted mind, I don't know why I thought this, and you're gonna be like, girl, what the fuck?
Compared to what you thought about last time I brought up the butter cow?
I was literally just thinking, like, well, why did people not know this before? Because, if you piss on it, it would have melted the butter and you would have seen the chicken wire.
That's what you thought?
And I don't know why I thought about it getting pissed on, but I would just be like, state fair people are drunk, they're going to be thinking they're funny, and they're going to piss on it.
It's in a glass case, because it's in a refrigerated, controlled, sealed area.
Because I could just see it being a thing where people would try to piss on it. I don't know why I even thought of that.
You can't even get in there. Like, humans hands aren't in there.
Why did I even think about that?
And how come? And how come when you said that, the first thing I thought of was the worst person in the world going, the butter cow wanted me to pee on him, but I didn't have to go.
I wasn't going to feel guilty.
I'm not going to feel guilty about that.
I just didn't have to go.
I just didn't have to go. I don't feel like we should leave people hanging on that with that. Okay, so one time we were at a con. Okay, look.
The worst person in the world.
Okay, one time we were at a con. We have told this story before, but it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So one time, Pitney and I and Pitney's ex and the worst person in the world were at a con. Was it Galaxy Fair?
It was Galaxy Fair.
It was Galaxy Fair. And I picked up a really hot little nugget and brought him back to my room. Our room. All
and the
four of us
worst person alive picked up some old troll that
picked up some nasty old thing.
Really didn't even want anything to do with him except for
that. But the thing was that I brought my hot little nugget back to the room because worst person in the world, who was sharing the bed with me because Pitney and his ex were in the other bed.
Yeah.
Worst person was gonna be he was 100% certain that he was not spending the night in our room because he was going to be.
He called the room.
He was 100% certain.
I talked to him, and he told me, "Tell Amelia
I'm not coming back to the room tonight.
Can stay with her because I'm staying in.
I am going with whoever the fuck that is.
I'm staying. With
I have some hot action, and I'm going to be off.
Mr. 80-year-old leather guy.
Yeah, whoever the fuck that was with no teeth or whatever that was. His usual type. So, but of course, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So, and me and my little piece of, my little hot little nugget, we could barely do anything because, oh my God, the traffic in my room. And of course, you and your ex added to the traffic.
Well, yes.
You guys at least were like going to bed and just going to sleep, and we could try and do stuff.
Yeah.
But before that, worst person comes barreling in and goes into the bathroom at one point, and it's like, there's just like all this shit, and at one point comes in and like huffily pushes two chairs together to make himself like the world's tiniest, most pathetic bed.
Yeah.
It's like, lay on the floor like an adult. If you're gonna, if you need to sleep,
it doesn't matter. Yes.
You just lay on the floor. Because the thing was, I was not letting my little nugget leave because I had not yet gotten my cookie.
Yeah.
And he was not leaving because we weren't done.
Yeah.
We had barely gotten to do what we were going to do, and I'm like, you are not leaving yet. Because we're going to wait till all these people leave in the morning, and then we're doing it again. And it was fantastic. But, so, we didn't find out until later, when everything was over, and the worst person starts just telling his story of what happened, that
oh God, yeah,
that the reason why he wasn't spending the night was that all that guy wanted was for him to pee on him. But I didn't have to go,
and I'm not gonna feel guilty about that.
I'm not gonna feel guilty about that. Why should I feel guilty about that?
And then I remember all the way home from Dallas to Austin. Did I tell you he wanted me to pee on him?
Yeah, between
it was like, yeah, you told us at least 20 times in the last 45 minutes. Yes.
That and him being pissed off at me and for some reason calling me Mr. Vagina.
Oh, yeah, because he got mad because you got laid and he didn't.
Well, aren't you Mr. Vagina?
I know.
Which is still quite a badge of honor that
It is kind of fabulous.
I do like that. I don't know what it means.
We should write a children's book. Mr. Vagina Needs to Pee.
I mean,
we
but
should
she
come up
doesn't
with
have to go.
We should come up with a children's book.
You know what? Mr. Vagina is a great character for this world of like the non-binary of gender. You know, there are Mr. Vaginas out there.
Oh,
there's
my
plenty
God.
of Mr. Vaginas.
Oh God, we've known some of them.
Absolutely. There's Miss Penises and Mr. Vaginas.
I was gonna say, and
plenty.
I've known some Miss Cocks too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Oh! Speaking of vaginas. Now, even though my vagina no longer
Yes.
I'm making a hand motion
Yes.
of
You no longer have what would Verity would like
yes.
tremble and say her monthly flow.
Her monthly
Yes.
flow. I no longer have a monthly flow. But there's been some recent news that man, if this was the year of the vagina, this would be one of the biggest things that I would bring up. So this is one of those things comes as no surprise but is also infuriating.
Yeah.
Apparently, it only just recently, because you know how a big part of the reason why women don't get, like, our health needs aren't taken seriously is because the history of medicine is they only pay attention to men, and it's like, well, women are just a man without a dick.
Well, and it's like, and it's like a woman is not in pain; she's just having hysterics. Isn't
Right,
that
it's
what
like,
they would say?
Yeah, it's like if a man
Or
isn't
she's having histrionics. Yeah.
if a man
Bullshit.
has never experienced whatever this is that the woman is talking about,
Yeah.
then she's obvious. It's all in her head, and it's a lie because a man doesn't know what she's talking about. Because a man's like, well, go lie down, go take a nap,
Fucking man. I know.
whatever. So historically, our problems ignored, not studied, whatever. Here's the latest fun thing about that. So, regular listeners know that I had a hysterectomy a few years ago, like right at the beginning of the pandemic. My timing on that was fantastic. But up until that point, I was a big fan of the existence of Tampax brand tampons because they had a size called Ultra, which in the scheme of things, there's light and regular and super plus, and then there's Ultra.
Oh, okay.
Ultra is like as big around as my big toe and swells so big that there were times when it would make it difficult for me to pee because it would swell so big that it would push my vagina up against my urethra.
Hey, it was doing its job then.
Well, somewhat. But on the side of a box of tampons, I will say that super was for my light days. Like, I didn't understand what regular was for. Like, who the fuck was using regular? Because super was what I used when my period just started. Because that's how bad it was. Like, I truly, from the age of 11, that's 40 years of that shit. But here's the thing. So, on a box of tampons, when you're, like, just trying to figure out, what kind should I use? What kind should I get? There is it sort of tells you, well, this size is good. There's like a rate of absorption. It will absorb blood, it says, for like an average rate for this many hours.
Yeah.
Like if you're like an average flow for this many hours. So, if your flow is that heavy, like you need this much for this many hours. And so like if you need something to get you through like 6 to 8 hours of like a shift at work or something, plus or ultra might be what you need. Here's the thing. And here's why sometimes I would blow through an ultra in an hour or two, even though the box said 8 to 12 hours. They were tested, all the data on the box that was supposed to help us choose, those things, that absorbency was tested with saline solution.
Of course.
First of all, they weren't even testing it with, say, human blood.
Yeah.
Which would be better than saline solution, as in blood is thicker than water.
Yeah.
But menstrual blood is like 5 times probably thicker than that. Because menstrual blood is, if you know, you know.
It has other stuff, yes.
Yes, it ain't just blood. It's tissue and stuff. And yes. So God damn it. So yeah, and then they say, so they started doing all these new tests using actual like blood, and surprise, surprise, the tests are like, well, the cup, the Diva cup type thing. The cup that just catches your blood and doesn't actually absorb it. Well, that's the most effective thing. Of course it is. But it's also really fucking hard to use without turning the bathroom into a fucking crime scene.
Yeah.
And, no. I mean, yes, there's like a handful of people that I know.
We sell those at work, and I'm like...
Some people can use them.
I understand how it, you know what I mean? I understand, but I'm like, I can't imagine this ending well. You know what I mean?
I think it's a great idea, but I cannot understand. I can't imagine putting one in. I think if I had a really light flow and I wasn't, like, hemorrhaging.
Yeah, because
like I'm already fucking hemorrhaging.
Like, this can't end well. I just don't even like. But we sell them.
Because it's like, if I'm in a, like, I can only imagine in a public bathroom, I'm already like, there's blood all, like, there's possibly, just dealing with a tampon, there's already blood on my hands that I'm trying to wipe off with toilet paper before I walk out into the public to go wash my hands.
No, not yet.
It's like if I have blood going everywhere, it's like, good Lord.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do it. I really don't. But good. I think they must just not leave their houses. I mean, there are and the ones that are like the reusable, like washable, I think that's a great idea. Like I used to, when I worked for that company, the Simply Awful, the cotton clothing company.
Oh, yeah.
There was a local vendor that was trying to be like, hey, you want to also carry our cotton pads, rewashable cotton pad things? And, like, they brought some samples, and, like, they were,
I was like, didn't? I was actually surprised.
I know. They brought them and handed them to me, and I'd put them back on the owner's desk, and they didn't do it. But that was the first time I'd ever seen anything like that, and I was kind of fascinated by the idea, because I'd never even thought of such a thing. But I kept thinking, and they would say things like, oh, you can use the water that when you first rinse it out, you could use that water to water your plants because it has all this nutrients and stuff in it. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't do that to house plants because
That's interesting. I wonder if there is actually any benefit to that.
I'm sure there would be, but
that's interesting.
My first thought is,
but it's
like,
also not something that I'd want to do.
Would I be attracting wildlife? Would I be either attracting or repelling wildlife? Like,
oh, I
if
know.
a cat
Like, what if
goes
the dog
into heat,
was in heat and he'd be like humping your fern? You know.
Like, I can't even. Well, boy dogs don't go into heat. Girl dogs go into heat.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
boys,
so the girl dog would, like, backing it up to that fern.
Yeah. Well, girl, yeah, because girls don't smell. I don't know. It's, also,
and then,
it's not a smell that I want to smell.
Backing it up to that cactus.
But, there's also these weird women who want to, like, dab a little menstrual blood on themselves to make them feel powerful and whatever,
Oh,
I'm not, I'm all for not feeling shame about shit, because obviously I talk about it, but I'm not a fucking weirdo.
Oh, yeah, I'm so not down with you.
I'm not a hippie.
So much of that, yeah.
I'm not a fucking dirty hippie.
Yeah.
Although I will say there was one day something, I don't remember what it was, when just the thought of if I still bled, someone made a suggestion of, like, because, like, free bleeding, like the women who will, like, just fucking bleed.
Ugh, yes.
I was like, you know what? If, as a form of protest, I would love to be, like, standing out in front of the fucking Texas Capitol and just with, like, a skirt and no drawers on and just fucking as much as I used to bleed.
That would be fabulous, actually.
And just fucking bleed down my legs and just leave a pool of blood on the sidewalk.
That asshole Greg Abbott and that asshole Ted Cruz.
Just find a spot in the shade. Find a spot in the shade on the sidewalk and just have my... Just form a pool of blood on the sidewalk. Like no panties, no nothing. Just Abbott. Just like, no, I'm just standing here. You guys think you have control over my body. You don't have control over where I bleed.
Lick it up, Greg Abbott.
That's right. You piece of shit. Anyway,
yeah.
I mean, I'm utterly, but then I would have to get back in my car, and it's like I would have to hose myself off. Like, ugh.
Oh yeah, no.
I'd have to put on some, like, plastic pants, like, contain it all before I'd sit in my nice car. Put like a doggy pee-pee pad on the seat of my car.
Oh my god! Speaking of doggy pee-pee pads.
Ooh, what?
Today at work, I saw the cutest thing.
Oh.
Like the cutest thing that I have seen in years. I mean, just in general.
Oh my god.
There was this woman who was walking around with a baby goat. And the baby goat was wearing a diaper.
Oh my god. Oh.
It was so cute, and I got to pet the baby goat.
Oh my god!
and the baby goat was wearing a little diaper, and I'm like, oh my god!
That's the cutest thing. Oh my god, baby goat!
In the middle of Target in downtown San Jose, yes.
I love that so much, baby goat.
So cute.
Oh my god!
I'm like, oh my god! Yeah.
Your chair is making so much noise,
Oh, I know.
Pitney. Oh my god. You're so excited by the goat that you're just like,
yes.
you're like writhing around in your chair, your squeaky chair.
But it was super cute.
Oh, baby goat. Godito. Aww. Thanks for listening. If you enjoy our show, please take a moment to rate and review us wherever you listen.
If you send us a screenshot of your review, we'll send you a Bitchen Boutique sticker.
Everyone loves stickers. Please subscribe or add us to your favorites wherever you get your podcasts.
Subscribers get new episodes first and are also more attractive.
Drop us a line anytime at PitneyAndAmelia@gmail.com.
We'd love to hear from you. And it's fabulous. And my boss at work today, was she's like, "Oh, I love that nail color."
Say it again. Say it. Say that again.
So my boss at work today came up to me and said, "Oh, love that
God
nail
damn it!
color."
What's your name? What is your name?
Oh. Like, oh, Pitney, I love that nail color.
Oh, fabulous.